One of the biggest problems of today is climate change. Not everyone believes it exists. However, there are tons of scientific evidence available to prove that it is real and it is here. It is here to haunt us. Climate change does not only impact the environment, but also economically and socially. What is climate change? It is the change in average global temperature and weather conditions. What causes this change? There is a lot of factors that directly and indirectly cause climate change, such as biotic processes, solar radiation, volcanic eruptions, and anthropogenic factors. Now, what is an anthropogenic factor? It is the impact of human influences to the climate change and environment. Anthropogenic factors such as increased greenhouse gas emissions from deforestation, vehicle use, coal combustion, and land use. The Earth's forest contributes to a huge portion of carbon dioxide absorption. The interrelationship between the forest and the atmosphere is very important to balance the levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Therefore, deforestation leads to the increased level of carbon dioxide due to less trees to absorb the CO2. Moreover, wildfire and bushfires being left to rot also releases CO2 back into the atmosphere. Also, ever-growing population worldwide leads to increased demands of vehicle use. There are 5 different products of car exhaust fumes. These are carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrous oxide, hydrocarbons, and water vapor. The combination of these chemicals and sunlight creates smog, which may be harmful for the environment and for our health. These pollutants are managed via mandatory catalytic converters, which are fitted to vehicles to help convert carbon monoxide, nitrous oxides, and hydrocarbons into CO2 and H2O. However, huge amounts of CO2 still get released into the atmosphere. There is a whole lot of issue regarding coal as a traditional energy source to generate electricity worldwide, and thus emits carbon dioxide the most, thus contributing to the greenhouse gases the most. However, discovery of alternative energy sources such as renewables like solar, geothermal, wind, hydroelectric, and tidal help provide clean energy. Moreover, this will assist in maintaining abundancy of non-renewable sources. Now, we all know that climate change severely impacts the environment. However, it can also impact us economically and socially. Firstly, environmental impacts such as ocean acidification. The ocean makes up for around 70% of the world's surface, providing home to ecosystems and variety of marine life. The ocean helps maintain the climate, therefore playing a significant role in climate change. Due to its large surface area, it helps absorb huge amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. However, affecting pH level of water by breaking down CO2 in carbonic acid. This alters pH levels in the water, therefore changing habitat conditions and impairing development and survival for marine life. Another example is global warming. Many saltwater and freshwater flora and fauna prefer cold water conditions for survival and reproduction. Animals from cold areas such as Antarctic and Arctic polar bears and penguins are unable to hunt for food due to reduced sea ice. Warm conditions result in reduced body size and increased metabolism, therefore impacts their survival and development. There will be stronger floods, storms, and hurricanes which threaten coastal regions and communities that live by. It threatens infrastructure and agriculture, which highly depends on the coast as a main source of food and income. This is caused by the rise in sea levels when the polar ice caps melt and create a higher sea level. This situation forces communities in low-lying areas and coastal regions to face economic issues. Moreover, if some areas have extended rainy weather, some areas will have extended drought season, which highly impacts on agricultural, leads to crop failure and lost land for grazing. It also impacts their livestock due to extreme heat. Due to increase in population worldwide, demands for food and land has also increased. Effective land management is necessary to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. In conclusion, climate change is real and is here. We have discussed different factors which may cause climate changes. However, most contributions come from human activity and influences. This caused the anthropogenic climate change. It is our responsibility to promote awareness of this issue to resolve and reduce impacts of climate change to our environment, economy, and health. It is also important to promote use of alternative energy sources to improve climate changes and CO2 levels in the atmosphere while providing clean energy for our communities.